this video, as we navigate the treacherous path of true crime, step into the shadows with Mystique Quest. Join us on this thrilling journey of Linda and Marcus looking for their missing daughter. Subscribe to Mystique Quest for more videos on true crime. November 17th, 2019, Uddevalla, Sweden. On a cold, wet November, a worried Linda and Marcus Andersson parked in Uddevalla, Sweden. Once a couple, they have now separated. What brought them together was their 17-year-old daughter, Wilma Andersson. Raindrops drummed on the car roof, masking the awkward silence. They braved the bone-chilling wind, walking to their daughter's house, their unease echoed by the gloomy clouds. Wilma was always on social networks, but she had been eerily silent for 2 days. Seeking answers to her whereabouts, they confronted her boyfriend, Tishko. His words were as cold as the day. They had broken up, he said, and she left with her belongings 2 days ago. All made sense. It all clicked for them, like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. A few days back, on November 14th, Wilma spilled her thoughts to her sister, Emily, over the phone. Almost 2 years with Tishko Ahmed Shirzad, things had gotten all tangled up. Wilma was fed up with him telling her what to do, what to wear, even how to do her makeup. He would tell her whom to talk to or whom not to talk to. While Wilma was pouring her heart out to Emily, like a turning point, Tishko showed up after work. Wilma had this mix of determination and unease. She abruptly hung up the phone, saying goodbye to Emily, and told her she will end things right now with him. So it all made sense to Linda and Marcus, piecing it together. Why the silence? But you know, there's always a but in these stories. The confusion remained, hanging in the air. Why was Wilma giving her family the silent treatment? And here's the kicker. She missed her dentist appointment on November 15th, just a day after the breakup. Wilma always kept her family in loop. That's not her style at all. Police report. In a mist of confusion and more questions than answers, Marcus and Linda eventually filed a missing person report. Their beloved daughter has been mysteriously missing since 14th of November 2019. It's been 3 days. Authorities rained down Uddevalla with full force. A manhunt with a search party of 5,000 strong, search dogs and helicopters sieved through the small town of just 30,000 people, but Wilma was nowhere to be found. While the whole town was searching for Wilma, Tishko was spotted on McDonald's CCTV ordering burgers with friends. Tishko was acting cold-hearted, but remember, he was dumped by Wilma, so his reaction didn't raise any suspicion. Tishko questioned. Tishko Ahmed Shirzad was questioned by the police, but he claimed he knew nothing about Wilma's whereabouts, and all he knew is that she went to her new boyfriend. Tishko insisted he didn't leave the house after coming back from work around 5 p.m. on 14th November. But the police had their ways, tracking his moves using GPS. Starting from the 14th, the very day Wilma had last spoken to Emily on the phone. They spotted him first on November 14th around 2:30 p.m., caught by CCTV in a supermarket. Then he got home after 5 p.m. from work. The fight. Here's where it gets intense. Neighbors overheard a loud and aggressive argument between Wilma and Tishko, the kind that neighbors kind of get used to when a couple quarrels. But this time it was off the charts, longer and louder. It got so intense that one neighbor got concerned and decided to check things out. She headed towards their apartment door to see if everything was all right. But here's the twist. When she got there, all the noise just stopped. Silence. It was around 6 p.m. Weird, right? She went back. Probable cause. Examining his phone's GPS, police discovered Tishko left his place around 6:30 p.m. the day of the fight. A biker saw him in all black, wandering along the motorway. He got picked up by the police and explained he was heading for the train, and then changed his mind to walk home. Remember, Tishko claimed he never left his home. This gave police probable cause, and Tishko was arrested on November 19th. Raid the apartment. Armed with a search warrant, police raided his apartment. Wilma's bag and coat were found hanging in his apartment. Linda was adamant her daughter wouldn't go anywhere without her bag. Plus, it didn't make sense for her to leave without a coat in the cold. These findings raised doubts about Tishko's claim that Wilma left with her belongings. Additionally, investigators spotted deep scratches on his forearms. Tishko's story was falling apart. Forensic expert. Forensic experts entered the apartment armed with luminol. As they treated each surface, the telltale blue glow of luminol revealed a gruesome scene. Blood splatter on the walls, suggesting a violent struggle, a blood trail leading from the living room to the bedroom. The crime scene. Their attention then shifted to the bedroom, where the luminol lit up the bed with a faint outline of a torso, a chilling evidence to what might have occurred. Forensics experts also discovered muscle tissue on a kitchen knife. Their discoveries led them to examine garbage bags. They found bed linens drenched with blood. The extent of the bloodstains was overwhelming, indicating a fatal encounter. The bleak discovery left no room for doubt. This was a crime scene of unimaginable horror. Sniffing dog. November 28th, 2 weeks after Wilma Andersson's disappearance, a trained dog was brought to the crime scene. The dog headed straight to the bedroom, sniffing around like it knew something we didn't like. There was a body hidden somewhere. The dog zeroed in on a closet. Inside was just a regular old travel case. But wait, that's not all. Inside the case, wrapped up like a present, is something horrifying ahead. Yes, Wilma's head, all tucked in paper and foil, sealed with tape. Fingerprints on the tape belonged to none other than Tishko Ahmed Shirzad. The remains. Despite all efforts, Wilma's body was never found. Throughout the court proceedings, Wilma's devastated family begged him to reveal where he had hidden her remains. Their pleas were met with a chilling and heartless stare. His response, a simple, deliberate gesture, pointing upwards. The trial concluded on July 27, 2020. Tishko Ahmed Shirzad was found guilty of Wilma Andersson's murder and body desecration. He was sentenced to life imprisonment. Conclusion. In the end, the tragic tale of Wilma Andersson's disappearance and brutal murder shook Sweden to its core. As justice prevailed with Tishko Ahmed's conviction, the haunting questions about her final moments and the pain inflicted upon her family is a reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind closed doors. That's it for today, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications.